Chris here for Silicon Beach Fest, and we're about to give you a little tour of the co-work spaces throughout LA, some of the most popular ones, and if you don't know what one is, you're about to find out. I'm joined today by Pat Ryan. We're at the Collaborative Workspace Rock in Santa Monica. Tell us what's going on today.
Well, it's Silicon Beach Fest. It's kind of the biggest tech-related startup event in LA, definitely one of the biggest in the countries. It's been going on for the past 2 days, and there's basically panels on emerging technology, venture capital, legal advice for startup companies, HR advice, really kind of anything that a startup company would be interested in knowing, anything that an entrepreneur would want to keep his thumb on as far as what's going to happen next, and anything an investor would want to know as far as exactly the same thing, what's happening next and where the next big success is going to be.
Well, that's very exciting. So let's talk about Rock, this workspace for entrepreneurs. How long has this been in existence, and are there other locations?
Yeah, so we've got 5 locations throughout Southern California. This one has been up and going for about 7 or 8 months, and we really provide a space for entrepreneurs to come together with investors and with mentors to create a really dynamic, collaborative workspace and really make an open platform for the business community and hungry entrepreneurs to come together and make the whole kind of Southern California startup scene a success.
I think that's great. I find that very motivational and just a great way to network with other people and other companies.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, every day coming to work at one of our locations is basically a networking event. You can network, you can have fun, and then when you need to, you go shut your door, you get down to work, you talk with your team, you can talk about proprietary information and not worry about anyone overhearing what you're talking about, but then you can also have that fun, inspiring, motivating, collaborative space feel as well.
Do you get a membership, or do you pay per day?
We do each and every membership on a case-by-case basis. We work with every company to make their kind of financial needs work for them to be in this space, and so it's all very, very kind of, the whole thing is entrepreneurial. We want to make it work for the community, and we want the community to come work with us.
People want to be close together. So we had high demand for small offices, so we're building 6 more downstairs. So I'll show you. These are the large majority of our members. There are a lot more actually now, but it's where we sort of learn about each other. We're really into getting to know each other personally. But so this is original number 5. We now have 7 next spaces. You also have unlimited day passes to our Culver City locations: Santa Cruz, San Francisco, 2 in San Francisco, Berkeley, and another, our first Next Kids, which is opening soon, which will be the first that I know of, a co-working space that also has a daycare space in it. So we're pretty excited about that also.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
This place has a great energy when you walk in. It's contagious. Like, I already feel better. I already feel good. I was having a rough day, but you know what?
Were you? No.
I'm happy now.
Yeah. We have an office mom. She comes and drops snacks on us twice a day. So in the morning we get muffins. Chocolate muffins. There's always a vegan option for you. Vegans and vegetarians out there. And then at lunch she comes usually and gives us veggies or something cool.
So do you do monthly memberships?
We do. All of our memberships do not have long-term contracts. You always have an option to go to a 6-month or year-long option, but we make it available to you at 30 days. Obviously, when you go to a longer option, it's discounted further, so it becomes more cost-effective. But everyone who comes here, it's a 30-day, we're like a lifetime of 30-day trials. For you guys.
Wow.
So yeah, pretty exciting.
That's impressive.
And
So how does you have to sign up?
So tech, music, film, all of it, we're all starting to speak the same language. So I think that's why it's awesome what you guys are doing, because the convergence of tech and music, art in general, is happening right in front of our eyes, and you're documenting it. So that's pretty awesome.
I'm joined today with Yohei from Coloft. He is the orchestrator of the community events here and classes. Can you tell us a little bit about that? What does that entail?
So at Coloft, we run educational classes for tech entrepreneurs. We do classes, workshops, and courses, anything from digital marketing, including PR, social media, SEO, web development, graphic design, fundraising, and we bring in instructors from the community to kind of teach the newcomers so that they don't make as many mistakes as they could.
So it's almost like taking college courses without having to pay the tuition, an easier way to take classes at your convenience tech environment.
Yeah, so I guess at colleges, a lot of what you learn is theory, and I guess college doesn't really prepare you to build a startup. So a lot of what we focus on is really hands-on learning from people who've been through the trenches, and really kind of applicable skill sets that will help you grow your business.
When did Coloft start, and tell us a little bit about what you guys do here?
So Coloft started in, I believe, 2010, when the founders of Vesta and Cameron, they were working on their own tech startup out of their house, and they got a little sick of just working by themselves, and they wanted to be surrounded by people who were working on similar stuff like them. So it was really out of kind of self-serving. They decided, hey, what if we open up a space where people like us could come and work with us? And that's how it originally started. Our business model is a shared workspace, but we really see ourselves in the business of community. So we really focus on just tech entrepreneurs, tech startups, and we try to build, a community where people share ideas, discuss difficulties, and really get to know each other so that they don't feel alone when they're going, working on their startup, which is difficult for everybody.
How long has Coloft been in existence?
We just had our third birthday this year, so it's been about 3 years. It's been great to be part of the community for this long.
Instead of just working out of your home where you could get distracted, you're working in a place where you're motivated by other people and there's the potential to meet people and network, and I think it's an excellent idea. When did you get started with Cross Campus?
So Cross Campus opened September 2012, so we're less than a year old. We actually played host to Silicon Beach Fest last year before we opened. Myself and my co-founder, we were serial entrepreneurs. We built businesses our entire career, so we wanted to build something for the LA startup community to help it be everything it could be.
Very exciting. And what are your goals for Cross Campus?
So it was born out of this frustration at having launched and founded businesses here in Southern California, that we had all the talent in the world, we had the best universities, we had great creative horsepower, but the infrastructure to support those entrepreneurial, creative, innovative endeavors was still very, very immature. So our goal is to help build that foundation of the startup community, to help build a collaborative community of experienced and first-time entrepreneurs, to help them be as successful as they can be and to excel in what is an extremely hard endeavor, starting a business. Everything that we did was to enable and encourage collaborative behaviors, understanding that your journey as an entrepreneur is very, very difficult. Often you're alone. Even if you've got a co-founder, you're doing it with a small team. And so the support of others, whether they help educate you, whether they help inspire and motivate you, whether they bring you up when you're down or bring you down when you're maybe flying a little too high, is critically important on this journey that an entrepreneur goes through.
Cross Campus. Guys, check it out. This is a great place for entrepreneurs to come and be inspired and work.
All my life is changing every day in every possible way.